Welcome to WRAITH, Virtual Medical Training Simulator. In this simulation we will be performing a total knee replacement surgery. Grasp the patient's left ankle, preferably with your left hand.
So, haben wir doch einen neuen Patienten. Was haben wir denn, mein Schöner? Ja, na gut.
Good. Now manipulate the leg to reposition the knee into 90 degrees of flexion. Select the scalpel from the Mayo stand to your left. Good. You will see a linear highlight on the knee showing the optimal path for the skin incision. Use the scalpel to make the incision starting just above the patella, extending over the patella, continuing down to the tibial tuberosity. You may probe the margins of the incision with your finger.
Okay. Schere.
When you are ready, use the retractor on the Mayo stand to expose the fascia surrounding the joint capsule.
Use forceps retractor on specified location, okay.
Select the scalpel from the Mayo stand to your left. Now make an incision in the fascia. Use the highlight as a guide. This incision begins just above and medial to the patella. Grasp the patient's left ankle, preferably with your left hand. Perfect. Now move the ankle to position the knee into full extension. Grasp the lateral margin of the full incision, preferably with your right hand. Pull the incision margin laterally, opening the incision, dislocating the patella laterally across the lateral femoral condyle. Hold the patella in lateral dislocate. Good. Now manipulate the leg to reposition the knee into 90 degrees of flexion. The first pin is installed 4 finger widths below the incision site. Grab the pin driver. For this simulation, the pin driver will have the necessary pin already loaded on the pin driver.
Gute Nacht, ey.
Pull trigger to install the anchor pin and secure the tibial array to the anterior tibial cortex.
Ja, latschen wir auf die andere Seite, oder? Rüber und zack. Zack, zack. Zack.
Select the tibial target array already mounted to the universal 2-pin fixation block.
Ah, shit.
Place it over the anchor pin you previously installed on the tibia. Grab the pin driver. Pull trigger to install the anchor pin and secure the tibial array to the anterior tibial cortex. Now select the femoral target array already mounted to the I-block femoral cutting guide robot. Place along the medial aspect of the distal femur. The 2 anchor pins are required to anchor the fixation base.
Pin driver.
Grab the pin driver. Pull trigger to install the first anchor pin, securing the femoral array to the medial cortex of the distal femur.
Warte mal, ein Stück zurück. Ein Stück wieder vor. Und dann
pull trigger to install the second anchor pin. Grab the pin driver. Select the nanoblock. The nanoblock will guide the tibial resection. Position the nanoblock over the tibial tuberosity. The target array assists in placement.
Das ist schon besser so. Okay, komm mal her.
3 anchor pins are required to anchor the nanoblock. Grab the pin driver. Grab the bone saw to resect the tibial plateau. Place the blade into the resection guide on the nanoblock to resect the tibial plateau.
Okay. Und jetzt? Alter. Alter. Oh, leck, ey.
The nanoblock can now be removed. Grab the pin driver to remove the anchor pins from the nanoblock.
Okay.
Remove first anchor pin. Remove the second anchor. Remove the final anchor. Grab the nanoblock. Return it to the Mayo stand.
Okay. Wo ist ein Nanoblock? Hier.
Select the balance bot.
Boah.
Install by inserting the robotic paddles into the joint space on the resected tibia. Grasp the ankle and manipulate the leg into full extension and back into maneuver the leg through a complete range of motion to get quantitative data on the knee. When complete data acquisition is achieved, return the knee to 90 degrees of flexion on the cert. Grab the balance bot.
Alter, was macht denn das Teil?
Return it to the Mayo stand. Grab the eye block. Attach the eye block to the femoral fixation base near the femoral target array.
Ist der von Apple oder was?
Observe the eye block automatically adjust to create the distal cut. Grab the bone saw. Place the blade into the resection guide to make the distal cut.
Alter Schwede. Na komm her. Oh fuck, ey. Ja, und jetzt? Na was? Wie weit muss ich da durchsägen? Ah, scheiße, ey. Boah, krass. Ist doch eigentlich alles, ne? Ja, jetzt.
The eye block will now adjust trajectory. Now use the bone saw to make the anterior cut.
Boah, das ist freaky. Ah, jetzt kann ich es langsam hier.
Allow the eye block to adjust trajectory. Now make the posterior cut.
Ah, alter Scheiße. Es ist pervers. Gute Nacht, ey.
The eye block is now ready for the anterior chamfer cut.
Okay, noch einmal hier. Das geht so nicht.
You may now make the final posterior chamfer cut to complete the femoral resection.
Eieiei.
Grab the eye block and return it to the Mayo. Grab the tibial impactor and mallet from the Mayo stand. Hold the tibial impactor in place. Now strike the impactor strike pad with the mallet to impact the tibial tray into the tibial plateau.
Alter Scheiße.
Pick up the femoral shell.
Ach so. Ah. Das ist also
Approximately
das
place the
gedruckt
femoral shell
2.
onto the prepared distal femur.
Sieht aus wie aus Terminator 2. Geil.
Grab the femoral impactor and mallet from the Mayo stand. Place the impactor on the femoral. Now strike the impactor strike pad with the select the poly inlay. Insert the poly inlay into the tibial base. Now run the final range of motion test.
Geht doch.
Congratulations, you have earned the total knee badge.
Hey. Und jetzt? Zunähen. Macht jemand anders oder was? Okay, danke.